walk and talk. So, month 2 has now completed as a retired person. And am I enjoying it? Big question that is, because yes, I am enjoying it, but it still feels like I've got to rush stuff through every day when I get up. I feel like I've got to rush stuff because I feel like I'm still going to go to work at the end of the week. I feel like I'm on holiday still. And it's a really, really weird feeling when you've been working for 40 plus years. You kind of get this thing in your head that you've still got to go to work. So that's really strange. But apart from that, you know, yeah, I am quite enjoying what's going on. You know, spending plenty of time walking around with my dog. I'm down at a place called Hanchurch Woods, just outside Trentham, near Stoke-on-Trent, Staffordshire. And I used to come mountain biking around here. Brilliant place to come if you've got a mountain bike, because I'm still out on mine. I'm still trying to do as much activity. Oh, I'm gonna get through here. So, as much activity as possible outdoors, because that's where I've always been. I've always kind of worked outdoors, I've always enjoyed being outdoors, and I'd always spent a lot more time outdoors. Always done outdoors. I mean, just me now, I've just hit 57, it was my birthday the other day, and I hit 57 years old, and I still think I'm 20-something years old. Went out on my mountain bike. It's been a while since I've been out on a mountain bike, with it being winter. And I went for a spin out, and I thought, oh, I wonder what the limits are, these bikers again, and unfortunately found them, and yeah, off we went. And I lay there on the ground thinking, I haven't put my pads on. Have I got my phone? Is everything moving? What if I broke a hip? Stupid. Oh man. Come on, Bear. So as we leave that mammoth jump behind us, we'll carry on walking. Money. Right, money, this is a dead interesting one. Money, for 40 something years I've been used to opening my bank account and seeing money land in it every month. I didn't have to do anything, all I have to do is go to work. They say to me, here's your wage slip. I open the wage slip, it tells me how much I've earned. Look into my bank account and there's the money. Now, I've had to set myself little reminders to start moving money around, because I've got to get into the habit of saying I'm now paying myself through investments, payments, pensions, and so on and so forth. So I'm having to put in my diary to do things, because I'm still very aware I've still got to pay the bills with the money that isn't coming in from work anymore. It's coming in from either pensions or investments. So that's an interesting one. So it's like today, I've got a little pop-up on my phone today that says, don't forget to move money over to your account to pay for the bills. Right, so I've got to get into that habit as well. And the big question is, how much do I actually need to retire? That's down to you. It's down to me what I need to be able to retire. Because you can either spend, you know, I think in March, come on Bear, oi. I think during this month we had birthdays, we had 2 or 3 birthdays, family birthdays, my birthday. We went out for a couple of meals, we had some friends that took us out to different places, and you find yourself sort of saying, right, I've got this lump of money that I'm chewing into at the moment, and I might as well spend it. But then you kind of think, hang on, it's going to last me to X, and you've got to budget yourself. So I'm having to put these little reminders in my calendar to say, don't forget, move money over, because you've got to pay the bill still. So that's very interesting again. But with regards to how much do I need, it's down to you, it's down to me what I need for me to live, and a moderate life. You know, I've had to make some changes. I got rid of my big car. I had quite a big expensive car, and that had to go. I got myself a little van now, which does the job. You know, it takes me and the wife, and I've got the dog now. So I only needed 2 seats and somewhere for the dog to go anyway. So that's sort of pretty perfect for me, and that works all right. So what I've decided to do with my money is to move an amount over that I believe I'm going to need. One is paying bills, and then the other one is stuff. You know, I need some petrol for the van. I want to go and buy myself some chips at dinner time. I might take my wife out for a meal somewhere, you know, kind of mentally add it all up for the month. And then when I come to the end of the month, see how much I've actually spent, and go, right, okay, so I spent that this month, so I'll need maybe the same next month, but I've got something on, I've got somebody's birthday, I've got Christmas, I've got whatever, you know, things happening. So I budget for that as well. And then I'm obviously forecasting forward with the money I have, flipping that can fall over in a minute, with the money I have available. and made available to me. Flipping noise, deep in here. Can't tell you how steep this is without when you're walking down it. Woo. So that's how I'm doing my money anyway. I'm sort of budgeting forward, I'm projecting forward to how much I think I'm going to need, and then putting that money in my account every month. So I've not got a load of money in an account that I can kind of go into and think, oh, I've got loads of now, spend that, I've got loads of that, spend that. I just put what I need in an account and let the rest sit in the interest accounts, and then just move it around every month. And that seems to be working for me. Here's an interesting thought I wanted to share with you. Other people's attitude. Very interesting. Now these are people around you, like ex-work colleagues, friends, long-term friends, friends you've just made, people you know, family as well, including in this little bit of an update stuff for you, is as soon as you start letting them know you've retired, it's a real weird attitude that their attitude changes towards how you kind of talk to each other. You know, they're still at work, a lot of them are still at work, some are also retired, but a lot are still at work by choice. You know, if they want to work, then I'll leave that with them. But yeah, the comments like, oh, I suppose you've had all the time in the world today, have you? Oh, so I suppose you're nothing again today, have you? So you must be loaded to be able to retire then, eh? You know, little comments like that, and you kind of go,
how dare you?
No, not really. No, not really. No, not really. So what have you been doing with your time then? And if you reply with the usual stuff, you just do stuff. You get up in the morning, you make yourself a coffee. I go out and look at the pond, see how the fish are getting on. I think about what's the next video I'm going to create, both on this channel and the other one. Am I lost here? A bit lost here. And then by that time it's 12 o'clock, so I sit down and have some dinner. Watch a bit of telly with the dog. You like certain channels. And then before you know it, it's like 4 o'clock and everybody's coming home from work going, so I bet you done nothing today again, have you? Well, you kind of do some stuff. You know, you fill your time with other things that you never used to fill it with before, because now you have the time to fill it with the stuff that you want to do, rather than do it for an employer. So yeah, people's attitudes change a lot. You know, I've not told everybody. You know, I don't make a big thing of it. I don't go around bleating it. I've not put it on Facebook. I've not told all my friends and family that, hey, guess what? I don't work anymore. Well, I kind of do work. I'm doing stuff like this. I have to pay taxes on this, so, you know, this is a kind of a job. So I suppose I'm like a little bit self-employed. Anyway, self-employed, walking dog. How cool is that? So I've not really told many people, apart from you. But yeah, it's amazing how people's attitudes change towards you. Maybe it's a bit of jealousy, maybe it's a bit of envy. I don't know. It's kind of strange, and you kind of handle it how you do. A lot of people fire loads of questions at you. You know, you go out to places sometimes and they'll go, so what have you been doing? How's it going? What do you do on a day? What do you do when you get up? What time do you get in bed? Are you sleeping? Do you sleep in now? I bet you're like watching Netflix. Tons and tons of questions like that, and I kind of go, no, not really. No, not really. I mean, Netflix, to be honest, when I retired, I thought, oh, time to catch up on them films. No, I haven't touched one of them yet. And I'm in month 2, the end of month 2. And I've not even touched one of them films on Netflix yet. Why? Because I'm busy doing stuff. You know, I'm here today, walking the bear through a place called Hanchurch Woods. And today, this is like 3 hours of my day gone just doing this and talking to you. So, you know, I'm not getting up late, sort of 7:30ish. Either I get up and the dog wakes me up, or vice versa. Get down, have some breakfast, again, have a look at the fish. Bit of a routine stuff, to be honest. You know, doing routine stuff, which I've found I'm getting into, this bit of a routine, which is good. You know, I suppose people need a bit of routine. You know, we're human beings. Come on, let's go, this way. You know, I think human beings like a bit of routine in their lives. So you've got goals to get to. You know, I always make my bed in the morning. I get up in the morning, I make my bed. It's my first task of the day. And then the second task of the day, I make a coffee, wake the dog up, take the dog for a wee, have a look at the ponds, have a look at the fish, have a quick look at the weather, have a look at my plan for am I filming today, am I not filming today? Come on, you. So yeah, just thought I'd quickly share these thoughts. I was just walking the dog and I wanted to share these thoughts at the end of month 2, because it's obviously I said I was going to report every month. Decided to book myself a holiday this year. We're going to go away to Poland. Never been to Poland before, but we decided, because I've got a bit more time on my hands now. My wife works in a school where she That's almost like a part-time job really, because you have loads, you have weeks and weeks and weeks. 6 weeks in summer, you get February 2 weeks, May 2 weeks, October 2 weeks. Holidays all over the place for her, which is good because, well, it's good in one way because we can spend more time going on holiday when we want to go on holiday rather than me having to book time off work. But she works in a school. So the thing with working in a school is, obviously, as you're probably aware, is you have to work around school holidays. That's proving expensive, or will prove expensive. And it always has done because she's always worked in the school. But I've also got a budget for that as well. So I might even put a little bit on of the Polish trip on here, because I've never been. Always wanted to go to Poland and visit, you know, places like Auschwitz and eat Polish food. Krakow we're going to. So I might post a bit on here. So that's month 2 done. Thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, click the like because it helps with the algorithms and makes the video go further afield so more and more people can see it and enjoy it. So I'm told. So another month's time we'll be posting the end of month 3 and we'll see how that's gone. Thank you very much for watching.